gentlemen, I'm Steve Shannon, I'm the Director of Music and one of the three choral directors here. Tim Leonelli to my left, and Mr. Charlie Blanchett to the right. Welcome you to our first in-person middle school concert in over a year and a half. It's hard to think that a year ago we did not have performance groups in the school due to the pandemic and the way the school day was structured for a variety of reasons, state regulations and mandates and student safety, all for the right reasons. And so that really took a hit to our program in terms of the continuation of skills that we start with students in grades 4 to 5 in instrumental and vocal music. And so this year has been really a year to rebuild. And then our concert in January, again, because of the surge, we had to record that versus having a live audience. So we're really excited to have a live audience and hear the hardworking students that they've been doing. So in addition to working on what it means to do our best in playing, we've been really talking in the last couple of weeks about what it means to do our best performing as well, in terms of focus and concentration and how that impacts our performance overall. So we're really excited for that. So welcome back to live music. Yes. Our mantra this year in the music program has been progress, not perfection, because again, we just had so many different ways in which we have to bridge some gaps between students learning, rebuilding some skills that they had stepped away from for a time being. So we're ready to put this all together. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the grade 7 and 8 chorus. Stand please. Eyes. Eyebrows to the ceiling, shot at the floor, bright faces.
Watching a tailor lend his cloak to my income, kitty-cum, kaimo. Kaimiro, kitty-cum, kiro, kaimiro, kaimo. Ba-ba-ba-ba, billy-lily-cum, income, kitty-cum, kaimo. The tailor called for his errand boat to my income, kitty-cum, kaimo. For to shoot that carrion go to my income, kitty-cum, kaimo.
Thank you. You're going to notice most of our songs, one of the things we work on is independence in their singing parts. So we have our soprano section over here, which is our higher treble voices. We have our alto voices over here, which is our lower treble voices. And then we have our baritones, which is sort of a tenor bass hybrid, in our center section here. And many of our songs feature independent parts, where they're each singing a different line, which was in that last song, Shine, each singing independently, which is a really tough skill, and they navigated that well. That's also in this next number called March, and this song doesn't use lyrics per se, but it uses scale syllables, our do, re, mi, so we'll show them do. Do, here's re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And we're going to utilize, if you've seen The Sound of Music, you know what we're doing. This is Joe here, but it's not. Each part has individual syllables on each of their individual notes and parts. This is called March. Our next feature is called Swing Low, Sing Low, which is a medley of When the Saints Go Marching In, the Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. It's going to feature 4 of our sopranos. Students have an opportunity to prepare an audition for an organization called SEMSBO, which is a South Shore music organization that sponsors a band, chorus, and orchestra festival every year. We hosted the auditions here in Abington in early February. And we had 4 students make the sopranos, make our junior district chorus. And they are Holly Banks, Lainey Bergman, Dakota Burke, and Benjamin Cleary. And this next selection has a short soprano feature, so we thought what better way to recognize and honor those students who worked hard and made the chorus to feature them on the soprano solo in the song. This is Swing Low, Sing Low. And so I will talk all night. The follow-up to the next to last song, Give Us Hope, is something we did record in January with the students who really wanted to perform that tonight for an audience. They really enjoyed the song, so we're bringing back Give Us Hope as well. And for our last selection, we'll be doing a piece from my concept. We're going to have a brief transition after this. It's going to take us a couple minutes to transition with the chorus to the band setup, which time the chorus students, the band students are going to exit out that door, go down the music corridor and to get your instruments. The chorus students are going to sort of come down the interior walls here and go up to where the band students are sitting, and we'll have to move some equipment around. And then we'll do our drawing and go from there. So this is, we're going to talk about Bruno. Here we go. Thank you for your patience. I think we're ready to resume before the band plays. Over the past couple of years, our music parents have done a great job of helping us sustain our program through the last couple of years in the pandemic. Many of our officers have had children graduate in the last year or two or this year, and we are restructuring. If I could ask the chorus to get quiet, please. Thank you. And I'm also going to ask Tim, the band needs to come on quietly, silently. And so we've had an opportunity to appoint new officers and keep that group floating. But one of the focuses of the group is to really broaden its scope in terms of not just serving more of the high school population, but to really be more actively involved in our elementary and middle school groups as well. So I'd like to introduce David Hernandez, who's going to be our treasurer, to come down and speak to you a little bit about the organization, and then we will do our lottery drawing, and we'll get on with the band. So this is David Hernandez.
They were great. You guys were great. Good job. As our school year comes to a close, we want to congratulate you on embarking on what we hope is just one of many years of your child's and your own musical journey. Perhaps you were thinking that this year may be your last as part of our music program. Maybe you feel as if you tried music and now it's time to move on. But before you make that rather drastic choice, we believe it's important for you to understand some things your child experienced and learned this year through music, whether you know it or not. Additionally, we are asking you today to join our music parents group in order to come together and straighten what we believe is an essential part of the core of our children's education in our community. We are not necessarily asking you to run craft fair or fundraisers, although we would appreciate if you choose to become involved in that way. We are asking you to be a part of something more enduring and powerful than that. We are asking you to be mindful of the power of music instruction in your children's life and come together to form a movement which powerfully states that music education is a crucial component to your child's education. Just to know that you are all behind us and will consistently advocate for what we do, give us comfort and strength during difficult times both today and in the future. Last page, I promise. When you have some time this summer to reflect on your child's schooling this past year, please take a moment to understand that your child has been transformed, even if just a bit, by the effective music instruction in their life. For children involved in music, this transformation continues well into adulthood, reaping benefits oftentimes not evident until successes later on in life that are inevitably attributed to skills developed through their engagement in music. Your children have so much to offer in the way of innovation, intuition, practical skills, and creativity, and they have a chance to develop these attributes daily through music instruction if they don't quit now. No matter how rough your young clarinetist or trombonist sounded this year, join us in understanding that those raw sounds are critical processes in the ability of your children to create and innovate in their future in anything they do. Therefore, we not only ask that you not allow your child's school music experience to end here today, we are asking you to join a movement of parents who strongly let our world know that we value the power that music instruction in our schools has in developing our future generation of great thinkers and great humans. If you want any additional information, just email apsmusicparents@gmail.com. Thank you for your patience.
I couldn't have said it any better, which is why I let him do the talking. So thank you, David. I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the help of our middle school principal, Mr. Matt McCurtain, not only for his presence tonight, but also really being instrumental in recognizing the importance of the scheduling for this year, and really helped us create a schedule that allowed for kids to participate in a way that allowed us to do some of the rebuilding that was necessary. So thank you, Mr. McCurtain. And without further ado, here's the band.
My name is Mr. Leonelli. This is a great 7 and 8 band. We're excited to be here with you this evening. It's been way too long. First one up is Union March. Here we go. Union March. Nice and light, low sticks. Yeah, let Ishmael sneak in. Yeah. Marvel fans out there, we have one called Guardians of the Galaxy. Because you had your Berg over there going excited. This is a good one. Guardians of the Galaxy. Start soft. Ready? Next piece of music is from a collection of works called Pictures at an Exhibition. This one's called The Great Gate of Kiev. It's inspired by this painting of this huge gate, almost like a bridge, if you will. And it's a wonderful piece of work. Actually, we wanted to do this for quite a few years. We started at the beginning of the year. We put it away, and we felt it was worth taking another listen to. Here's The Great Gate of Kiev. Here we go. Full breath. Full breath. Definitely been a team effort, kind of echoing off of Mr. Shannon just a moment ago. I have to thank Mr. Shannon, my colleague in the he's somewhere, Mr. Blanchett, where are you hiding? Mr. Blanchett, a great colleague, peer of mine. He's been so helpful. We couldn't have done this without him as well. I want to make sure we recognize Mr. Blanchard. Thank you. Thank you. Also, quickly to thank our music tutors. Their support has been immense this year. We're not where we were before the pandemic, but with their help, we're getting closer and closer and closer. Firstly, we have Mrs. Egan right here. It's been a huge help, Mrs. Egan. Mrs. Joyce Harrington brought both of these two back out from retirement for their assistance. And also new to our staff is Mr. Kevin Torres on trombone in the very back. So we appreciate that. Our next song is called Strike Force. The word no is very powerful in my vocabulary. I have to admit, I've told many of these students no in the first month or two as we got back after the pandemic. Mr. Lee, I don't want to do that. It's too hard. No, just do it again. It's one of those powerful words, and I have to tell you, the resilience of these kids is just remarkable. Some of our students, guitar, piano, trombones, clarinet, some have picked it up for the first time, the instrument for the first time, and they're doing extremely well. And some of them are continuing on to high school. I don't want to embarrass Maria, but Maria just picked up clarinet just a few months ago and is doing incredibly well, continuing on to high school again. So I want to highlight some students. I don't mean to embarrass you. I didn't tell everything else. So we're so proud of you, and many of you for all your excellent work. Perfect time for a quick plug. If you need to have some time without your students, this summer we have a summer instrumental music camp that's happening Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, last week of July, second week of August. If you need some alone time, I would be happy to take them. I go to Target. If you need a Target break, if you need a Costco break, happy to borrow your students and teach them some music this summer. Totally free. We'll feed them, and we'll keep this program running. Our next song, I have to ask this. It's really fun. This makes me feel I'm not that old, but it makes me feel old. Who's seen The Magnificent Seven before? Ooh, we got a couple. Who's seen Star Wars? That one shocks me. Who's seen Back to the Future before? That's a little bit more. Who knows who Jabba the Hutt is? Okay, that's gotten better. tease them a little bit, but this is an incredible piece of work by Elmer Bernstein. It's almost like American classical music. A lot of music that we've heard over our years is European. This is an incredible piece of music from the film Magnificent Seven. Enjoy. This is a great one. I'm an Apple user, so I have to apologize about this next one. This is called Android Attack. So Apple users, watch out. This is the attack of the androids. All right, here we go. Last tune. Excellent work so far. Here we go.
Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great evening. Students, you are dismissed.